All right, so I'm partially nervous about what happens to Mao Mao because in the last episode we got the whole thing of where Jinji was saying to Mao Mao, "Hey, don't let anyone know that you can make medicine because women aren't supposed to make medicine. It's only supposed to be the men who are doctors." In which I say someone should have told her a lot earlier, like Suire. I feel like Suire could have easily found something and told on Mao Mao. Freak, even the Emperor has to know because of how close he is to all of this. I don't know. That one woman from the clinic now knows that Mao Mao is the one that gave the lady in waiting some medicine. So I would love to believe that she's on Mao Mao's side and is like, "Hey, you want to come like work for us?" But there's still like a little part of me that's like, she is a rule follower and she'll call her out. I don't know. Without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Mixed with original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Back in the clinic? Yeah. What's you thinking, girl?
I've been asked for by a lady working at the clinic.
Indeed. This is my fault. I should have been more careful.
Yeah, you should have.
Taken the medicine that you prepared for me here.
Does she seek to press charges?
No, my lady. She wants...
Help?
All that she requests of us is that we lend Mao Mao to her briefly.
For what?
Mao Mao.
But
Ailan,
food
could you
tasting.
please fetch Yinghua?
Huh? Right, yes.
Come, pick up the pace. They even provided me with a chaperone.
And she's calm right now.
She seemed a tough mother hen type yesterday, but now strikes me more the wise, reserved matron. It's hard not to feel intimidated.
Yeah.
Do excuse my manners when last we met. I didn't know that you served the precious consort. Let me cut straight to the point. I brought you here so I could ask for your aid.
What?
For what?
A girl is sick. A servant of Lady Lihua's. I would like you to make some medicine for her. Are you certain you wish to hear?
I mean, it's never stopped her before.
The girl is a servant I became familiar with. Around the time the caravan arrived, she started to seem fatigued and had a mild fever.
Oh, is it the perfumes? Because they're washing the clothes.
I told her she needed to rest until her condition improved. But much to my alarm, I have not seen her since.
And I take it she hasn't visited the clinic.
No.
A common occurrence in the Crystal Pavilion.
Yeah, they don't really
If a serving
like...
girl seeks leave of her duties, she must ask it of the head lady in waiting. She likely did
Oh.
just that and was summarily ignored.
Gosh, I hate that. Hate head lady in waiting. Hate's a strong word. Dislike her. Yeah, the Crystal Pavilion
This
is
becoming a real
known for
headache.
pushing things under the rug when it
Really
comes to
real?
sickness.
Hard to say. A strange cough. If it's contagious, we need to act immediately.
Immediately.
Be careful. This type of thing tends to hook you, I know. You have a tendency to dive in head first.
I'll have to be smart about this. Master Jinshi can make the necessary introductions. But to start, I could...
Oh, no. Head first. Head first.
Oh, so sorry. I spotted something I just had to get a hold of. What
Did
could
you at least
want
catch
so
it?
badly? Here, take a look.
Unfortunately,
lizard
the main
tail.
body managed to wriggle away.
It's fine. They can grow it back. Goodness gracious. Just threw her in the back. Does Li Hua know? I doubt Li Hua knows. It's this girl who's covering it all up. What's her name again?
Where are you going?
Oh, Lady Sheen,
Sheen.
Lady Sheen! The doctor from the medical office just arrived.
The
Quack.
doctor? Showing his face here after letting the prince die.
I would like to see the wise consort.
I very much doubt that the lady wishes to see you.
How about we talk to her first?
Don't be intimidated by her.
What a markedly tall woman. Why have I never seen her before?
Of course you haven't. You don't see the freckles.
My lady, this visit is sanctioned.
Yes. Jinji.
Very well then. This way, please.
She's probably like on
You ought to know
high
my
heels
lady is in good
or
health.
stilts.
A testament, no doubt, to the support of the ladies who surround her.
That goes without saying.
Even though Quack isn't the greatest, he's very good at brown nosing.
And of course, Lady Lihua is of imperial lineage as well.
As am I.
Our future is in your hands. Do your best. Win the Emperor's love for the sake of our family. Understood? Lihua? Sheen?
So you're related. Like, are you guys sisters?
Is something wrong?
I was just wondering what that shed is for.
Storage. Of little consequence.
Goodness.
Interesting. You're wearing perfume today. Lady Sheen.
Oh, now do you know,
It's been
sir?
quite a while.
It's you. From back then.
Mm-hmm. Just a little dolled up.
Wait, stop!
Probably reeks in there.
Lady!
She's running them. That's quite an accomplishment. Oh my gosh. Has she even been
I
fed?
need hot water quickly. Please go boil some immediately.
Drink this slowly.
Ew. What are you gonna do?
Why is she being held here like this?
Where should she be held if not here?
The clinic?
Is it not common practice? Quarantining the sick to prevent the spread of illness.
If you continue to treat her as you have been, she will die. Coming back here refreshed some old memories. You were placing incense then, to mask the smell of the sickness.
Wait, was Sheen still
Is there
there?
a point to this story?
I got the exact opposite impression this time.
Don't touch that!
Oh.
The Crystal Pavilion, like a treasure trove of illicit substances that were taken from the caravan.
Okay, so all
Another
those are
poor
bad
eunuch
ones.
is going to get a nasty whipping for his part in this. Each one is too weak to function as a poison, but if someone were to mix them together...
Yep.
She's just fishing.
Would you mind telling me why you're trying to make an abortion-inducing drug?
She's trying to take out Li Hua because she was pissed that Li Hua took over and Sheen didn't. Or the Emperor chose Li Hua over Sheen.
You've been very patient. Thank you. And for the new clothes, too.
I feel like this is going by
Sure.
quick.
You have been quite busy treating the sick.
How? Do you know yet? I feel like you're going to be pissed once you do know.
Care to explain yourself, Lady Sheen? These are all banned items. I made myself clear on the issue.
She has to be taken out.
This is the head lady-in-waiting at the Crystal Pavilion, and Lady Li Hua's cousin.
Okay, cousin.
She looks a bit like the consort.
Yeah, another thing of people looking alike. It's like this theme of this season.
What was your intention behind keeping these banned goods?
She's not going to
I
say.
don't know what you're talking about. It's true, I was the one who gave the order for the maid to be moved inside the shed. But I had no idea these were in there too. Meanwhile, another consort's maid suddenly barges in demanding to see Lady Li Hua, and then is free to start ransacking my lady's property?
Don't turn this around.
How can you prove that these items belong to me?
No doubt the servant girl could answer that question for us.
I'd hardly call that trustworthy.
There has to be more servants that are
You've been
willing.
monitoring the progression of her illness, have you? How incredibly kind of you. Furthermore, I suppose that would explain the reason why you still have the smell of incense on you. I should probably rein it in now,
Yeah,
but I can't help it.
do it.
The scent that you have on is the exact same as this oil, Lady Sheen.
Composure broken.
Mind if I check? Apologies, but I insist on being thorough.
Wretch! Don't touch me!
Apothecary!
Ooh. Ooh, Jinji's pissed. Just slice and dice.
You're correct.
Now she has
In my
whiskers.
position, I have no right to lay my hands upon you.
If there's no objection, I can take it from here.
Concubine Li Hua.
Really?
Given the crime, what would be her punishment?
Death.
If she had been attempting to induce a miscarriage, that's the murder of the Emperor's child.
Even if Sheen's target was solely me.
Hold it.
I finally understand.
Okay, so
Lady
she's
Li Hua's
announcing.
outfit.
She's
It's
pregnant.
similar to the one Lady Gyokyo wears.
Yeah,
No
higher
wonder
of the
her
waist.
ladies in waiting are so useless.
The entire time I have been here, you've never once treated me like a consort.
Worthy? How dare you talk down to me like that?
I mean,
Then again, when have you ever shown me the respect that I deserve?
Li Hua's kind of higher than you.
I've always been superior to you in every way. So why does everyone treat you like you're better than me?
There's a huge gap in breast size.
Yeah. You know what the Emperor likes, unfortunately.
Shall I consider that a confession?
That has to be.
Curse you!
Block her, block her. Run away.
It is obvious you love the Emperor very much.
Was that ever in question? Of course I do!
You're only enamored with the status his love would afford you, nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
You're not like Lady Lihua.
What are you gonna do? Because otherwise she's sentenced to
Is that
death.
the way you felt this entire time, Sheen?
Yes! Do it again.
Sir Jinshi, she has insulted her mistress. Enough to make me raise my hand against her. As such, I will fire her from my service.
Even her hands
Of
bruised.
course, it's just...
Do it again.
Well then,
Do it
how
again.
about
Do it again.
this?
My
Yes.
lady, wait!
Yes.
Why should I?
Carb stop her.
Ban this woman, so she will never enter the rear palace again.
A lenient and generous punishment.
Yeah.
But more than enough to humiliate Sheen.
Here, use this.
Oh, for your scratch?
You're still bleeding.
Come on, ruining quality silk with my blood.
How
It can
did
be
you know
washed.
the sick servant was in the shed? Since
Oh.
you were in disguise.
Her mom.
I wasn't, though I had an idea where to look.
And the cough.
Since she was ill, she would be somewhere out of sight. Also, I was given a small clue.
The garden bush?
Okay.
Someone must have picked it out and planted it there. In feng shui, they say a combination of green and white is good for one's health.
Do they now?
Back to our Lady Sheen, she knew that those oils could be used as an abortion drug.
I doubt she'd confess where she gained that knowledge even under questioning.
Nope.
The truth.
I think we all know,
And
though.
don't mince your words. Are you suggesting that someone in the rear palace is sharing how oils can be used for abortions?
Yes.
I do not know.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Oh. Hi.
White blossoms.
Were you the one that picked them out?
Girl in the shed. Is she alright?
Because you were always worried about her.
I'm so relieved.
So now won't people be afraid of her in the Crystal Pavilion?
That apothecary was here again.
Yes.
But
what is troubling
I don't think
you
he
so?
does know.
Nothing.
Okay, so I wanted to say this a little bit earlier, but in the beginning I was saying, oh, I mean, she's been kind of doing this thing for a while now. Why hasn't anyone told her about the whole medicine thing? Technically, a lot of what she's been doing was not technically medicine related. It was like with Lihua, it was switching out different food groups, introducing other food groups. So it was more or less changing up people's diets to help them out, and less to do with medicine. And then technically her being a food taster hasn't really had use for medicine. So technically up until now, she hasn't been doing medicine stuff, at least aggressively. So I do believe that maybe the Emperor doesn't know, but he's starting to figure it out now. Or maybe, because I'm trying to figure out why exactly the Emperor is having, at least it seems like he's having trust issues, I guess, that are associated with Mao Mao. So it can either be the fact that he doesn't like the idea of Mao Mao doing medicine, and he's assuming she is. Or he's having the same thoughts Jinshi sort of had a couple episodes ago, of where when it comes to all these ideas of oils and flowers and stuff that create poisons, realistically, the only person that they know of that has that information is Mao Mao. So Mao Mao would be the top suspect of people who are trying to do harm. Does that make sense? Because I really don't know how much the Emperor knows about Suire, but I feel like he does have this like idea of, hey, everything that has happened, whether it's related to death, poison, anything else, Mao Mao is sort of at the center of it. So he's coming to that conclusion. He's like, okay, we gotta do something. As for this whole plot line that happened in this episode, I thought it went by kind of quick. I thought this whole plot line of realizing that Sheen is related to Lihua, and then Sheen was trying to poison her. I thought it happened just relatively fast. Like, I know the ideas of, oh, these oils could be used to induce abortions has been going on for a couple episodes now, but we didn't know if someone was using it. But in this episode, not only did we get to see, oh, Sheen is the person that was using it. Oh, she was also Lihua's cousin. Oh, she also wanted to be one of the main concubines. And oh, she was caught all in the same episode. I'm like, whiplash. Whoa. Maybe it would have been better for me if, like, one episode, Mao Mao found that Sheen had these oils and she spent the whole episode. And then the next episode, she finally got the evidence of, oh, this is why she did it. It's because she was related and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. It just felt very quick. Maybe to me, I felt like Sheen was a lot more of a major character than she was. I almost thought that Sheen was going to be a version of Suire, but instead it just seems like she's been just a puppet of Suire. And the reason why I keep on saying Suire is because technically for us, the only other people we know other than Mao Mao who knows about medicine and knows about oils and stuff would be Suire. And honestly, thank goodness for this girl. She has a hard exterior, but in the inside, she really does care about people and that she's willing to look past certain laws in order to make sure everyone's healthy. I do like the way they do these things of where Mao Mao explained is kind of the exact mirroring of what happened to Li Hua, of where Li Hua was smelling really bad because she was like on her deathbed, but they used incense to kind of cover that smell. But in this episode, it's quite the opposite of where Sheen was using the woman who was on death's door, using her smell to cover up the oils that she's been hiding in there. And to be quite honest, if Sheen just kept her composure, I feel like they would not have really anything to accuse her of because she was right. There's no way that they could accuse her of owning those oils. The only thing that they would have would be the other ladies in waiting saying what they know, but that's loose at best. So the fact that she did get flustered and she did start accusing Li Hua of all these things kind of led her to her own downfall. And I really do, as much as I don't really condone violence, I do love the fact that Li Hua did slap Sheen because there's something about a person who is so naturally calm and collected finally losing their stuff. But anyways, that was my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries season 2 episode 6. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.